Everything is better when you add fun. Hey, hi. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Angel. I am driving through northern New Mexico, and we just had a little rain. I got kind of excited because we haven't had much rain at all in Albuquerque. But every time I come up here to Colorado, I'm not in Colorado yet, by the way. This is the beautiful northern New Mexico, just north of Las Vegas, New Mexico. In any case, I'm headed up to Colorado, and I usually get some rain up there, and I already got a little sprinkle. It wasn't a heavy rain, but as you can see, there's a little green out there. It's pretty brown over toward Albuquerque. We just haven't had much moisture at all this year. It's been pretty dry and getting real hot. It was 100 degrees in Albuquerque and bone dry and brown. And it's 84 up here, just outside Las Vegas, New Mexico. This is one of the prettier areas of New Mexico, south and north of Las Vegas, New Mexico. Pretty, pretty. I'll show you some of that out there. It's pretty spectacular. And back to my opening point, which was, it's a proven fact. We like storytelling, and we like laughter, and we sometimes have rigid beliefs that are holding us back, and a great way to reprogram our brains and get around those limiting beliefs so that they are less limiting and not holding us back so long anymore is humor. Having fun, having a positive emotion along with something you're learning is a great way. Now, of course, yes, you can have a negative emotion and learn stuff too, but it's imprints in a different way. You're gonna remember the incident and the negative emotion, but you won't be open-minded enough to actually learn a new thing. And that's what I'm interested in, is changing my own limiting beliefs, overcoming them, I say, but it's really like rewriting them, retelling them in a more helpful way, in a way that doesn't harm me. Because if you examine your own thoughts, you may find, like I found, that a lot of our thoughts that we tell ourselves are like replays of maybe legitimate things that people did or said that hurt us, but then we retell them over and over and create that chemical response. And our body basically gets addicted to that chemical and then starts to recreate situations to just repeat that pattern. It's kind of an insane thing that we can do with our ability to imagine and our ability to mirror and our ability to create emotions from what we've imagined through storytelling. So I think it's super important to be focused on joyousness, on positivity, on love. And I didn't always feel this way. I can remember when I first started college, I met a really pretty girl named Faith in one of my poetry classes, and she stands out to me because, well, not only was she pretty and her name was Faith, but I remember she said to me one time, in response to something that I was reading, I think, or an artist, I can't remember, maybe it was Bukowski, who is one of my favorite artists, and she said, "It's not beautiful enough for me." And at the time I thought, you got to appreciate the dark too, and I still totally think that, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's not room to appreciate the darkness, but it's about the feeling that things give you. And if something has given you a negative feeling, to put it on repeat is kind of insanity, right? So whether that's your thought or an album or a story or a bit of poetry or your favorite movie, stick to stuff that mostly makes you feel good. Maybe for a little bit of contrast, a little 10%, 20% maybe at the most of your feeling can wobble back toward negativity, so that you really appreciate the expansion, the evolution, the bounding forward when you notice how much better it feels to feel good. Anyway, I urge you, add more joy, add more playfulness, add more love and laughter and beauty to your life. You won't be sorry you did. Don't forget to subscribe and check my description for ways that you can support me or hire me. And until next time, I wish you peace, love, prosperity, positivity, possibilities, and playfulness.